Hello and welcome. This is Not So Live, this is Double R, and this is episode 10. And in today's episode, I thought I'd bring you part 2 of OnlyFools&Horses. I know I did the OnlyFools&Horses episode, I think it was the second episode in, and I talked about the first 3 seasons. So in this one, I'll be talking about seasons 4, 5 and 6. So I hope you all enjoy. And as always, if you've viewed, liked or commented on a video or subscribed to the channel, thank you. I really appreciate it. I know I say this in every video, but it really does mean a lot. So thank you again. So episode season 4 began the 21st of February 1985. So I had a bit of a moment. So I shot the video, thought it was brilliant, went to go to my phone and realised I hadn't clicked record. So this is take 2. I've definitely clicked record, and this is season 4 of OnlyFools&Horses. So yeah, so now I'm on track. Apologies about that. And so the first episode in season 4 was Happy Returns, and I say this was shot the 21st. This was aired, sorry, not shot, the 21st of February 1985. And this episode is where Del thinks he's a dad, and it starts where they realise they save a little kid from running into the road, and then they realise the little kid let the tyres down on the van, and later in the episode Del finds him outside sat on the gutter. He claims he's run away from home, and when he takes him back home, Del finds out that his mom was an old flame of Del's, and he kind of tries to rekindle a bit, and they end up going out. He realises that she's got a daughter who Rodney is sort of seeing. There's a part at the start of the episode in the paper shop which is really funny, and then Del thinks he's the dad to this girl, and it goes on from there. Then in episode 2, which is known as Strained Relations, this was aired in February 28th 1985. This is the episode where it's Grandad's funeral, but it is also the episode where we first encounter Uncle Albert, and I think it's one of those bittersweet episodes. We then move on. We have Hole in One. It's Only Rock and Roll. Sleeping Dogs Lie. This episode is also up there with one of my favourite episodes. It's where they take care of Boycie and Marlene's puppy. They think when they say puppy it's a small little dog, it ends up being a Great Dane, and it's massive. The episodes after that are Watching the Girls Go By, and the last episode is As One Door Closes. The Christmas special for 1985 was To Hull and Back. This episode is where Del is asked to go to Amsterdam and buy diamonds is to buy diamonds for Boycie and bring them back and smuggle them into the country. He then finds out that Roy Slater, who's a chief inspector is on the case and wants to know who's bringing the diamonds in. They try and arrange a meeting in the back of Denzel's van, which Denzel doesn't know about. Denzel gets in the van, but Dell's hiding because the police have just showed up, and he ends up getting locked in. Denzel drives off and Rodney follows. This is where they end up in Hull. And not going to say any more about the episode, but it is a brilliant episode. I'm not going to say any more. Majority of people have probably watched this episode anyway. But moving on, we go to season 5. Season 5 run from 1986 to 1987. The first episode aired the 31st of August 1986. The episode was called From Prussia with Love. This is the episode where they find a German woman crying in the pub, and Rodney decides to try and help her. He then realises she's pregnant and takes her back to the flat. She then informs them she doesn't want the baby, and Dell tries to sell the baby to Boise and Marley, who can't have kids at the time, and it just carries on from there. The other episodes in season 5 are The Miracle of Peckham, The Longest Night, Tea for Three, Video Nasty, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. There's 2 Christmas specials, the 1986 one, which was aired on Christmas Day, A Raw Flush, and then the second Christmas special, which was in 1987, also on Christmas Day, The Frog's Legacy. That's when they find out that Freddie Robbed, also known as Freddie the Frog, had left a load of gold bullion to Dell and Rodney's mom, and they try frantically to find where this gold bullion was left or buried. They then find out it was buried at sea. Britt takes them like nearly all the episode to figure it out, and this is also where you kind of get an inkling that Rodney's got a different dad, and it could be Freddie Robnell. So as we move on to series 6, which was from 1988 to 1989, the first episode, also a Christmas special, which was filmed again on Christmas Day 1988. It's called Dates. This episode is where we first meet Raquel, who later on becomes Dell's other half, and this is where he discovers that she's a part-time stripper, and this gets noted because Boise always refers to her as the stripper or the strippogram. In episode 2 of the series, or episode 1 of the series, it's called Yuppie Love. This episode is the episode where Dell falls through the bar, and it's one of the UK's funniest scenes in comedy, voted number 1 numerous times. It was aired the 8th of January 1989. The second episode was Danger UXD. This is the episode with the blow-up dolls. Dell mistakes 50 dolls as toys, and then when they open them they realise they're sex dolls and try frantically to get rid of them. They then discover that the dolls are filled with highly explosive propane gas, and that's why they were faulty, and it just goes from bad to worse. The other episodes were Chain Gang. The unlucky winner is Sickness and Wealth, Little Problems. And the Christmas special in 1989 was the Jolly Boys Outing. This was also aired on Christmas Day 1989. This is where they take a coach trip to Margate. If you've seen the episode, you'll know it's absolutely brilliant. This is also where Del reunites with Raquel. From there on to season 7, the episodes, actually I'd say from season 6 the episodes get notably longer. The Christmas special, which I just spoke about, Jolly Boys Outie, that run for 85 minutes. There's the 1990 Christmas special called Rodney Come Home, that ran for 75 minutes. That was also Christmas Day 1990. And then there was another episode which started season 7 called The Sky's the Limit. This aired the 30th of December 1990. Also in this series there was The Chance of a Lunchtime, Stage Fright, The Class of 62, He Ain't Heavy, He's My Uncle, 3 Men, a Woman and a Baby. And from 1991 up until 2003 they did just Christmas specials. There was also a small little mini episode that also featured David Beckham, but I'm not 100% sure what year that was. No, I can't seem to find it. So that was episode 11 of Not So Live. I hope you all enjoyed it. I am a fan of OnlyFools&Horses. It's one of them episodes, like I said in the first episode I did on the series when I spoke about the first 3 series. You can watch it 101 times and still find it funny. So if you viewed the videos, liked, I know I say it in every video, I do really appreciate it and thank you. I shall be back again tomorrow with another episode for you. I hope you enjoy and I will see you soon.